What's up, everybody, man? Welcome back to another video. If you're new to the channel, my name is JR and I did 10 years in the Georgia Department of Correction, man. And I share prison stories. I let y'all know what was going on while I was behind the walls. Now today, man, this is a county jail story, so come on, let me take y'all to the dorm and tell you how this went down. But anyways, before I get into the story, bro, let me tell y'all, the county jail, bro, that's some of the hardest time I ever did, bro. I done seen guys dead 5 years, 6 years and stuff like that in the county jail, bro. Salute to them, bro. You hear what I said? Salute to them. I did 18 months in the county jail, bro, and up to this day, bro, like I tell people all the time, bro, that's some of the hardest time I did mentally, bro. Not physically. It's not like chain gang where it's a lot of violence and dudes getting poured out and all that. But mentally, bro, I seen a lot of dudes crash and burn in the county jail, bro. Just being because, bro, you can't even see outside. You can't even see the sun. You locked down 18 hours a day. 18 hours a day you lock down. You come out on 2-hour intervals, like 2 hours in the morning, 2 hours in the afternoon, and 2 hours in the nighttime, bro. And listen, tell you, bro, you locked in that room 18 hours, bro. Bro, I read so many books, read magazine, read the labels, read all the fine prints on everything, bro. I used to wonder how guys do it. When I first went to county jail, I'm not used to none of that, bro. I'm like, bro, it took me like a week to use the bathroom. You pretty much got to use the bathroom with your bunkmates in there, bro. You come out for that little free time, guess what? Your door is going to be closed. So if you decide to stay in there, you're going to be in your room for the whole little free time, bro. But that county jail time is rough, bro. Mentally, it take a toll on you, bro. It really tear you down mentally, bro. But anyways, man, come on, man. Let's go to the dorm. Tell y'all about this story, man. So, a story about my guy VI, man. VI is off the chain. So let me tell y'all how I first met VI, bro. I'm chilling in the dorm one day. My DJ, I went to court. My roommate, DJ was my roommate. Hispanic and black dude, real cool dude, man. Up to this day, just like this. You know what I'm saying? He been out probably about 10 years now, but we always stayed in contact, bro. Even when I was still in the system. But anyways, bro, DJ went to court. He came back one day. He was like, "Hey, man, I met another Jamaican dude, man. He in pod 5 or whatever. We was in pod 8 at the time. It was 8-3 to be exact." He was like, "Yeah, he in 8-5 or whatever." So I was like, "Jamaican 8-5?" I was like, "I don't know." He's like, "Yeah, bro, I went to court with him, bro. He wild as ever, man. He got tattoos on his face right here." I was like, "Bro, I don't know, bro." You know what I'm saying? It was another guy in the county jail at the time that said he was Jamaican. You know what I'm saying? Had Rude Boy tattooed on his chest and stuff like that. But his people was from Jamaica. So I was like, "Nah, it ain't him. I know him." So he was like, "Nah, this black short dude, bro." He was like, "Look, bro, you see him all the time. He always out in the hallway at pill call after pill call. The officers always trying to run him in." So I was like, "Oh, you talking about the little short dude with a whole lot of hair?" Bro, this dude had a whole lot of hair, bro, always combed out, whole lot of hair. So I was like, "You talking about him?" I was like, "Damn, he is wild, though. He will put you in the eyes of a Jamaican." You know what I'm saying? He's always out there, bro. Every time the officers call pill call, he go to pill call, bro. He never wants to lock down, bro. Sometimes they be chasing him around the booth and all type of stuff. He be going to door, talking to folks at the door. So I was like, "Yeah, I'll holler at him or whatever like that." So later on that night now, boom, they called pill call, bro. And they called pill call. DJ was at the door. When they let day pod out to come out, DJ was at the door. Boom, 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 boom. Beating out the door. You know what I'm saying? Like, this my Jamaican homeboy I was telling you about. You know what I'm saying? So bro came over. So instantly he came over, bro. He went to putting his ears to the door. I'm like, "Yo, going? Where you coming from?" You know what I'm saying? I basically asking him, "What's up? Like, where in Jamaica he from?" He said, "Nah, man, I come from the VI, man." So I was like, "Oh, he from the VI." So when he said that, DJ heard that. So DJ like gave him the eye, like, "Bro, you told me you from Jamaica." One of them type of looks. But anyways, bro, we chopped it up and he was like, "Yeah, man, I'm gonna try to move over there in the pod with y'all." So I was like, but instantly, bro, my spirit, bro, like, you know what I'm saying, that my energy didn't really blend with him. Like I said, he's kind of a wild dude, bro. Always off the chain, always running around outside, always causing problem with the officer. But anyways, I was like, "Yeah, you pretty much could move over here." But I was like, sometimes, bro, it is hard. So I was like, I took it as nothing, bro. I was like, "All right, whatever." Bro, listen, bro. The next day, the man got moved over in the dorm where we was, bro. On the bottom range where we was. I was like, "Damn, how he did that fast, bro?" But I know they'll tend to guys like that in the county jail who will lash out and will cause a lot of problems. So they'll pretty much give him what they want and they'll pamper him a whole lot of bit, bro. So anyways, bro, he moved in the dorm. stuff was pretty much kind of smooth for a minute. But like I said, he's a wildfire, bro. Always cussing out the police. This dude is off the chain, bro. Cuss at anybody, you know what I'm saying? And one thing I remember, he always used to cuss about his trade because he was a vegan. Yeah, he was strictly vegan, bro. The only thing that they fed this man throughout the day, bro, he'll get peanut butter sandwiches when we get sandwich. At morning time, he'll get some bran flakes. Yeah, them little brown cereals, bro. They look like cardboard box. Tastes like cardboard box too, bro. I don't know exactly how cardboard box tastes, but that's exactly something close to it, bro. You know what I'm saying? You be there chewing them things forever, bro. Your jaws be tired and everything. Anyways, bro, he always be cussing. Because his trade is a special trade, bro. So sometime when they feed lunch or breakfast and stuff like that, they don't bring his tray the same time. So he always be cussing, beating on the door, kicking on the door. So I'm like, man, this dude here is wild, man. I can't be seen around you like that, bro. Because I'm more kind of like incognito. I'm more like in the cut type of dude. You know what I'm saying? I don't be showing myself up like that. But he's always out there, bro. And he always, yush, yush. That's one of the first dudes that started calling me like yush. You know, that's what Jamaicans call each other in the system. I don't know if they use it on the street over there because I never really heard it like that. My first time being introduced to that, bro, when I was behind the walls. So he always wilding, bro. And I was telling DJ, I was like, man, this nigga wild, man. I can't deal with him, bro. He's just too much. And DJ was like, yeah, he wild, bro. But DJ was kind of young at the time, and DJ was like, you know what I'm saying? He was excited about that type of stuff, bro. He loved to see that dude cuss the police out, man. This man was wild. Wildfire, bro. Cuss the police out. He be damn near like you want to hit him. Some of them was scared of him. So a lot of times, bro, they'll come in lieutenants or sergeants, majors. They'll come down to the dorm deep as ever, bro, just to talk to him, bro. He be spazzing out, going crazy. So anyways, bro, he was talking about moving in the room with me and DJ because, you know, in the county jail at the time, then all the rooms were 3-man cells, bro. But at the time, it was just me and DJ in the room. So he's like, man, I'm finna move in the room with y'all. So I was telling DJ, I was like, bro, I don't know, bro. My spirit don't really take him like that, bro. Energies don't really match. Like I said, he be doing way too much for me, bro. It's not really my character. My character and his character don't really match up like that. So I went to court one day, bro. Went to court and I came back from court, bro. I was kind of upset. You know that court situation, bro. It be dawning on you, bro. When you come around the court time, bro, you be stressing. When them folks talking about them numbers, yeah, you like, oh no. So I come back from court, boom. Come back from court, I come through. You know what I'm saying? The officer popped my door, because it's probably about like 5:30 or something like that. Officer popped my door. He popped my door, opened my door. Boom. That's VI right there, laying on the floor. So I'm like, he's like, yo, I'm moving out of the room. So I'm like, oh, hell nah, bro. Instantly, bro, I was like, this is bad. This is not going to go good, bro. You know what I'm saying? I did not want this man in the room. So he on the floor, bro. So I'm standing up with DJ on the top bunk. So I'm kind of looking at DJ. He laying down facing the door. So I'm kind of looking at DJ like, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? He looking at me like, bro, I don't know what happened, bro. I don't know how he pulled it off. I don't know how he got moved in here. So I was like, all right, man. But instantly, bro, it was bad. Instantly, bro. Every time the police come around, bro, especially the females, he always talking trash to them, bro. This man live on the door, bro. Always in the window at the door, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just looking outside. Sometimes I be like, bro, sit down somewhere or something, man. You know, a lot of times we be in there playing cards. We had a deck of cards. We be playing cards, stuff like that. But one thing I know, like on the weekends, bro, guys will always rap, you know what I'm saying? Guys will drink coffee and stuff like that. They drink coffee and get a little geeked up on the coffee. Me and my roommates, I used to drink coffee too, bro. Drink the coffee in the nighttime, guys be in there rapping. You know, it's all type of rappers in jail, bro. All type of rappers. So I remember it was like these two blood dudes in the dorm, and the thing with VI, he was screaming a lot of blood stuff, always saying Suwu, black, all that type of stuff. So it was two blood dudes in the dorm that I was real cool with, man. My boy Zay, man. A lot of people know him as Little Mexico. Long live Little Mexico, man. Me and Zay, my boy Dre in the feds right now. He caught a lot of time in the feds, bro. There was bloods. So when VI came in screaming that blood stuff like that, they checked him, bro. And VI didn't know nothing, bro. He didn't know nothing. He just had them 5 stars along his forehead, and it was red ink tattooed in there, bro. Didn't know nothing. Didn't know nothing what was going on. But it was like, yeah, he probably don't mean no harm or nothing like that. But in the same sense, they didn't really try to pressure him because they knew Vi was slick crazy. Yeah, he was wild, bro. Real wildfire, bro. Not just against the police, but against any inmate, bro. He was real, man. Vi probably was like 5'5" or something like that. Probably weighed 110 pounds soaking wet, bro. But the man was just a wildfire, bro. So Eminem was always joking. They always be sending like subliminal messages talking about like he don't really know what's going on with the blood stuff. But a lot of that stuff really just be going over his head a lot of time, bro. But like I said, while he in the room with me, bro, he just wilding out, bro. Especially on the weekends, them guys get to rapping, doing their little music and stuff like that. He loved that coffee, bro. He get on that coffee, him and DJ, bro, they get to kicking the doors. Get to kicking the doors all night. Boom, 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 boom. And some other guys on the bottom range, bro, younger guys, they used to always do that. Now upstairs you had like a couple older heads, you know, they go to sleep early, bro. We be up until like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, bro. Guys in the vent, standing up in the vent, rapping. Them guys upstairs, they used to be so upset to the point where it was like a slick beef going on in the dorm, bro, between the top range and the bottom range, bro. You know what I'm saying? When them guys come off of breakfast sometime, man, they'd be mad. They'd be like, damn, man, I ain't getting no sleep last night, man. Y'all been kicking the doors. So that would cause a lot of conflict in the dorm, bro. Guys be going back and forth. When guys be kicking the door, guys be yelling, man, shut up, man, stop kicking the door. Then, you know, back and forth stuff, bro. So anyways, bro, we used to bring the chessboard, bro. It was one chessboard in the dorm. It was a checkerboard, it was a chessboard. It was some dominoes at one point, but they took them out, bro, because guys was getting their butt whooped with them dominoes. Guys were putting the dominoes in the sock. So we usually take the chessboard sometime, bro, and take it in the room, and we'll sit in there and we'll play chess. Chess is a very good game, bro. So while we be playing, in the nighttime, some guys will come when they on their free time, bro. If we got in the room and guys come out for their free time, like upstairs come out, we'll just pass it out and let them play and stuff like that, and they'll slide it back onto the door whenever they're going to lock down. Or sometimes some guys upstairs, they might call dibs on the chessboard for that night, and we let them have it, bro. So anyways, bro, VI had them call dibs on the chessboard, but the guys upstairs had it, you know what I'm saying? So VI had them pass it out to him and tell him like, hey man, let me get the chessboard back, you know what I'm saying, before lockdown and stuff. So it was this guy that came in the dorm from Chicago. He was the one that had got the chessboard. So while he was supposed to bring it back, when they was going upstairs, he was walking upstairs with it. I remember VI was standing at the door. VI was beating the door down. Boom, 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 beating it down like, hey man, bring the chessboard. And he said Buddy just looked at him and just walked upstairs. That had VI tight, bro. VI was highly upset about that. He started cussing, chumping dude onto the door about this and that. So him and dude started going back and forth. Now the dude from Chicago who had came in the dorm, who I'm talking about, he didn't seem like he was right mentally, bro. He came in, he was one of them YNs, bro. He just came in tripping. He be going crazy on the police too, bro. And he used to always go to pill call. The funny thing is, both of these guys used to take mental health medication, bro. Every pill call they going out there, bro. They was pretty much similar in character, bro. But VI was just a little bit more turned up, a little bit more wild. So VI was in the room, he mad. He's like, yo, Yachty, this boy tried me, man. He tried me, Yachty. He tried me. So I was like, damn, man, it's all good, man. It ain't nothing but a chessboard, you know what I'm saying? We just sit down and we chop it up, bro, like regular. He's like, nah, Yachty. Yo, I told him to bring the chessboard, man. This man ain't want to bring the chessboard. So I was like, damn, it ain't that serious. So now VI got up under the door. He went to chumping dude off, calling him all type of names, the B word, all type of shit. Batty boy, boop, 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 you know what I'm saying? So they started going back and forth. And I told you it was already some tension in the dorm between the top range and the bottom range, bro. So you had a lot of other guys getting into it. So I'm telling VI, I'm like, bro, just chill, bro, let it go. You know what I'm saying? So he like, hell no. Until they started going back and forth, where VI was like, I'm gonna pull up on you in the morning. And once he say he pull up, you know what it is. You know what I'm saying? When them doors swing, you swing. At breakfast, you know what I'm saying? They finna get to hitting. So I'm like, man. So, you know, he out. He's like, man, I'm finna beat this. I'm finna beat him. But VI, bro, I told you, he's only like 110 pounds, like 5'5". The funny thing about the other guy, he was about 5'8". But he was probably like 115 pounds soaking wet too, bro. He was real skinny. You couldn't really see him in the jumpsuit. All you see was the jumpsuit baggy on him. So anyways, bro, waiting for the breakfast in the morning. You know, DJ now, DJ love the BS. DJ up there, he amping all VI up. He's like, yeah, man, you should beat him up, man, beat him up. So I'm laughing at the whole situation. I'm like, man, here we go, man, because I already knew it was a lot of tension already. So this just amplified everything up, bro. So in the morning at breakfast, bro, we hear the trays come in now. Whenever the trays come in the pod, bro, you could hear it, because that cart always have like a special squeak. You know what I'm saying? Even in your sleep, you probably could hear that, bro. So anyways, bro, they reach at pod 1, they came to pod 2. So they always pop the doors and give you like 5 minutes before they actually come in the dorm. They'll pop the doors. So boom, once they pop the doors, ASAP, VI was out the door already, bro. Out the door. He go up soon. He walked out. He looked upstairs like this, like, what's up? I pretty much got up. You know, this is my bunk mate or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I want to make sure everything pretty much smooth with him. You know what I'm saying? Make sure he get a fair one and all of that. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, when he come out, he start talking trash. He's like, yo, Chicago? Where Chicago at? Where Chicago? I was like, so Shy came out, he started talking trash too, bro. So some of the guys in the dorm, they were like, man, y'all just chill, man. Wait till they feed breakfast, y'all do what y'all do. Nah, these guys ain't had no chill, bro. They going back and forth talking trash. You had other guys from upstairs talking trash to other guys downstairs. So I'm like, man, this some BS right here in the morning, bro. So anyways, I went in the room because I already knew it was about to be some BS going on, bro. I went in the room, bro. I had some socks on or whatever. I went and took my socks off, and I had my little shower shoes on. So I was like, if anything, bro, I could probably just kick these off real quick, bro. I just had to take the socks off because you can't get the hitting in those socks, bro. You're going to keep sliding all over the place. So anyways, bro, the officer came in. When the officer came in, the officer kind of felt it. The officer like, what's going on in here? I hope y'all don't have no type of problem in here. So we like, nah, man, everything good, man. Let's go ahead and feed them trays. Boom. He feed the trays, bro, and left out, him and the trustee. They left out and went over to the next dorm. As soon as he went over to the next dorm, bro, I'm standing over at the table over here close to where the phone's at. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't really sit down. I just had my foot on the little stool like that, and I'm eating like that. VI now, he got his tray, bro. He threw his tray away. He letting dude know, like, off top, bro. Like, I want to hit. You know. Anyways, bro, they there talking back and forth again. So one of the dudes downstairs, he was like, man, y'all go hit, man. All that talking back and forth. So VI like, man, what's up? What's up? So Shy, he was just talking. I'm like, oh yeah, he really don't want to hit. So VI had the door open, our room open. He like, man, come on in the room. VI backed up in the room. So Shy was looking like, man, ain't nobody finna jump you, bro. Go on in the room. So he like, man, F this, F that. He just started acting crazy, bro. Straight mental health, but he's not going in the room. I done seen this on plenty of guys before, bro. They'll talk wild, they'll talk crazy. They'll try to put the boo game on you. When it's time to hit, they really ain't talking about nothing. So I'm looking at this dude, I'm laughing, bro. So he dumped his tray and put it right by the door. Because you will stack it. When you finish with the tray, bro, you'll go stack them up right by the door, bro. So sometimes you have a tall trays stacked up like this for the trustee to take up whenever you come in the dorm. So he put his tray down. He walking. I'm over here at the end table right by the phones and stuff like that. So he walking past me. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at him. So he like, man, what the F you looking at? When he said that, I was like, what? Instantly, bro, I kicked them shower shoes off. Boom! I hit him dead in this shit. I was probably wrong, bro. You know what I'm saying? I was probably wrong. I ain't gonna lie to you, but he said what he said, and that just pissed me off right at the moment, bro. I was already mad he was talking shit and he didn't want to go in the room and fight. But you gonna walk past me and ask me what the F I'm looking at. I ain't had no problem with you, bro. The problem you had was in the room right there. You tried to take it out on me. I'm not VI, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm not 5'5", 110 pounds soaking wet. Nah, I got size on me and I'm tall, bro. Y'all box him dead in this shit right there, bro. Boom. So instantly when I hit him, bro, he trying to get right. Man, he fell on the stairs. As soon as he fell on the stairs, I went to hit him. Boom, boom, boom. I went to boxing him. When I went to boxing him now, bro, out the corner of my eyes, bro, I seen DJ running over there. DJ he started getting hit with another dude from upstairs, bro. It was this fat dude from Virginia. Fat boy, not the fat boy Hispanic one. It was another fat boy from Virginia in there. Fat boy was downstairs with us. Fat boy got the hit, and I remember seeing his glasses fly off his face like that. He got the hit with the guy from upstairs. So while I'm there boxing this dude, bro, I felt somebody hit me dead from the side. boom. So I'm like, ooh, snap. I turn around instantly. I start getting hit with somebody else. Boom, boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? Somebody else hit me from the other side, bro. It's a full-on brawl in this dorm, bro. 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, bro. I look over, I see VI, bro. VI had a tray, bro. VI had a tray just swinging that motherfucker. Boom, boom. VI going wild. Listen, man, VI just running around swinging the tray at anybody he could hit, bro. And one time I thought he was gonna hit little DJ with the tray, bro. Grits flying everywhere, bro. I said, man, what the heck going on, bro? So you had one of the older head upstairs. He's like, man, y'all chill, man. Y'all chill. The police coming. Because the police was next door feeding trays, bro. And I'm sure they could hear all that noise going on over there, bro. It was like about 4 different fights going on that morning, bro. In the dorm, right there at the time. So when they said the police coming, and the police in the booth went to flashing the light, everybody just kind of dispersed, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ran to the room ASAP, bro. VI is so stupid. VI would have ran in the shower, bro, because they had one of them little handicap showers, bro. You could, it got like a little seat thing in there, but you could fold it up, man. But you know the showers, like the doors, it'll show your upper body and it'll show like your knees down here like that, man. VI went in there, he put the thing down and stood on the shower like that. You know what I'm saying? So the police couldn't really see him like that. So when the officer came in there, bro, everybody dispersed, bro. It was people still there because it was still people eating, you know what I'm saying, and putting their trays up, but they couldn't tell who was fighting, bro. I was like, damn. They called a whole bunch of officers down there. When the other officers came, they went to lining everybody up. Now they had this thing in the county jail, bro. They like to look at your knuckles, you know what I'm saying? They'll shine the light on your knuckles and see if your knuckles is bruised and stuff like that. So they was trying to line everybody up. My room was at the end down there, downstairs. So I'm like, man, I hope they don't start down here, man. So when the lieutenant came down, it was Sergeant Love. He was a sergeant at that time. When he came down there, he went shining lights on dude knuckles and stuff. So I'm like, man. So the officer was like, nah, it was just one of them that was just two dudes that was fighting. Man, you probably seen the end of it, bro. It was a full-on brawl in here. It was the top range against the bottom range, bro. Full on, bro. I got boxed in my shit and everything. I'm like, man, I'm trying to figure out who really hit me for real. I had to calm down, bro. I was like, damn, remember who hit me, bro? Me and him went hitting. So I'm like, bro, this is crazy, bro. I'm over there like, man, I hope he didn't walk over here, look at my knuckles, man, because my knuckles was bruised. Was really bruised, bro. So at that time, he hadn't stopped, bro. He hadn't looked at like 2-3 people knuckles, bro. And he stopped. He went to giving us a speech about all this. Y'all don't do all this early in the morning. It's about to be shift change. It's only it. They short staffed. They ain't got a whole bunch of officers working. Anybody they catch fighting again, going to the hole and all this stuff, man, you ain't catch nobody fighting, bro. So the whole time everybody lined up, I'm asking DJ like, where this dude VI at, bro? That's what DJ was telling me, VI in the shower. I said, man, this dude VI is crazy, man. So after all these officers left, bro, this man got out the shower. By this time, they had to lock the doors. They had to lock us down. Because, you know, once you eat breakfast, bro, probably about 10 minutes after, they're going to come through and lock them doors, bro. I see VI standing up outside the door. He went up to the officer, pressing the button, beating the window. Boom, boom, boom. So when he beating the window, I'm like, bro, why is VI beating the window so crazy early in the morning, bro? We just escaped all this. We just escaped going to the hole, bro. Why is he doing all that? Man, listen, man, the officer came in and said, the officer's like, where you was? You know what I'm saying? I didn't let nobody in the dorm. EVI was like, I was in here the whole time, bro. I was over there on the toilet. That's what he was telling the folks. The man was like, you was on the toilet all this time when Sergeant was in here and everything. He's like, yeah, I was using the bathroom. So the officer was looking at him like, he was confused because he didn't know what to say. He didn't want to say he was lying because guess what? He could have been over there, bro. They got this little open area. It's kind of like boxed in a little bit, but everybody could see if you sitting on the toilet, bro. So the officer was like, man, just go on in your room, bro, because he did not feel like dealing with VI that morning, bro. VI is a whole problem. So we went in the room. VI amped up. He amped up. He's like, yo, Yush. He's like, Yush, Yush, you pop it off, Yush. You pop it off. I said, man, you was playing, bro. And then I went to thinking, bro. I was like, damn, bro, I probably was wrong. And then one of the older guys upstairs, he went to calling me. You know, me and him was real cool, bro. He's like, man, Sage Maker, man. He's like, man, I ain't like that, bro. why you did that, bro? I was like, man, you ain't see what dude walked past me and was like, F me? He's like, nah, man. He's like, bro, you gotta understand, bro, home mental health, bro. He mental health for real. I was like, he mental health? I was like, well, I ain't know that. That's his problem. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't my problem. You don't walk past me. I ain't had no problems with you, bro. The whole time y'all was arguing on in the door, going back and forth. I never had no problem with you, bro. You and VI had problems. You walking past me, telling me some F this, F you. You know what I'm saying? Just because I said that y'all ain't trying to hit for real. Y'all need to go in the room and hit. You want to look at me, telling my F me. There ain't no F me, man. I box him straight in his stuff. So I would tell an uncle upstairs, I was like, man, it's all good, man. This just how it is. That's just how it is, man. So he's like, all right, man, nephew, I'm going to holler at you when we come out. Bro, this whole morning, bro, VI kept me up. He amped up talking about everything that going on. He's like, Yush, you see me, man? I was swinging the trays. Boom, I ain't going to lie, bro. VI was swinging them trays, bro. Grits flying everywhere. He just running around hitting everybody, bro. VI is a crazy, funny dude, bro. Really crazy and funny. So DJ was like, man, DJ was out there hitting too, bro. DJ, I tell you, it was like 4 or 5 different fights going on out there, bro. DJ was amped up because DJ at the time, he was young. He kind of liked the BS at the time, bro. That's why he entertained VI like that. I didn't entertain VI like that, bro, because VI brought a lot of unwanted attention, bro. I never had no problem with these people in the dorm like that before, bro, until VI moved in there and moved in my room, bro. And then, you know, he from the island, so I pretty much I ain't got to rock with him, but yeah, it's mandatory, yeah. I rock with him, bro. So I was like, man, this dude is off the chain, bro. But anyways, man, that's the story for today, man. I do have more stories with my boy VI, man. Wild. I haven't heard from him in a long, long time. I talked to him one time when I was down the road. I got in contact with him, but lost contact back with him, bro. I guess he was in and out the county jail. Like I said, he was a wildfire, but appreciate y'all checking out the videos, man. Appreciate y'all running up the subs. We're about to hit that 10K mile marker soon, man. A lot of love, a lot of peace, a lot of respect, man. And please remember, man, it's always a bed open in the chain gang, man. So do the right thing and stay out the streets, man. I'm out.